Hi everyone, welcome back to Nick's Diecast. In today's video, I'll be opening up this pile, I guess we'll say, of Matchbox models from the late 1980s and early 1990s. I got this set of vehicles from eBay for around $39 in total, including shipping and everything. Came out to just over $4 per vehicle. I thought that was a decent deal, since none of these models that you see here are being made anymore at this point, unfortunately. But all of the vehicles here are various service vehicles and trucks. So you can see they're in kind of the standard Matchbox yellow box that they were doing in the 1980s and 1990s. At one point, they did change the Matchbox logo to be kind of brighter that you see there instead of the usual red. I think they made that change around 1993 or so. But this lot that you see here, it has both styles of boxes. So very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and get each of the models out of their boxes, and then we'll see what we have here in terms of these trucks and service vehicles. We'll start with this one that I just had in my hand. This is the Volvo container truck. The casting itself dates back to 1981, but this particular version is from the early 1990s. This looks really cool. Speaking of cool, it says Cool Paint Company on the side there. You have that nice gray grille on the front there, the metallic black paint, and the plastic rear container portion. This actually does have opening rear doors on it, which is a very cool touch. You can actually put stuff inside if you wish. Quite a cool casting. It does roll nice and smooth too. Next we have the GMC Wrecker. Here's the bottom of the box there. We'll get that one out next. Slides right out. This one's an interesting kind of purple, maybe like a dark blue and yellow combination. Very cool. It says Park Hill Towing on it. You can see it's got the rear boom with that large black hook. The hook does move, as you kind of saw when I flipped the truck to show you the back of it. Awesome casting. Up next, we have the TV news truck. Here's the older style of Matchbox box with the barcode on the bottom. Slide that one out. Oh, this is cool. Sky Satellite Television. This is actually based off a Mercedes-Benz van. But you have these interesting objects on the roof, like that camera, and I think that might be like an antenna or something, the thing on the side there. But you can actually pull the camera like up and down. It does rotate a slight bit, but not much. I didn't want to like force it or anything, but it does move like up and down from the roof, as you saw there. That's a cool looking van. Up next, we have another variation of the TV news truck. We'll get out that one next. There we go. This is the blue version. Might actually like this one better. MBTV Mobile 1, Channel 75. That's really cool. I like the orange windows on it. They're kind of an odd touch. You have the same components on the roof that you do on the white and blue version. The camera does move, as you can see here. Awesome. And that thing on the side does spin. Not really sure what that is, but it does move. Very cool. Push that back down. You have to push them back down in order for it to fit in the boxes. Or in order for the vans to fit in the boxes, I should say. Up next, we have the mobile crane. Same box that the TV news vans came in. Get that one out next. There's our crane. This actually has several different moving components. You can rotate the cab. It's got the movable hook, and then you have that arm on there too. Very cool. The arm moves up and down like you see here, and it actually, I think, pulls out too. The front part. We'll see if I can get it to pull out. Extendable. There we go. That is really cool. This is about 1/90th scale too, so if you have like an HO train layout, it will fit on there. I do like that one. Very cool. Just be careful with that red hook. It was kind of falling off. I had to pop it back in place. Next we have this Peterbilt tanker. This one will be, yes, a shell version. Looks really nice. You have the white metal cab, and then you have the rear tank done in chrome with the shell livery on the sides. That's very cool. 6 wheels. And there's actually a chrome driver molded into the driver's seat, which is really cool. Kind of looks unusual that he's all chromed out, but at least they mold in a person in there. They don't usually do that on Matchbox cars. They used to do it on like their original cars from like the 50s and 60s, but after that they didn't really do it as much. Next we have this school bus. This one's about, I think, 1/95th scale or something. There we go. Nice classic looking school bus. Says School District 2 on the side, number 51 on the back. You have the various tampos in the back and the lights, and then you have the nice grille on the front. Very cool. They actually do mold in seats in there too. They're just kind of hard to see through the small windows. Excellent. Next we have the Ford Cargo skip truck. There's the box. Get that one out next through this flap. The boxes are pretty much all the same except for those two that I first showed. Here's the cargo skip truck. That looks cool. You can actually move the gray bin, I guess we'll call it, back and forth. Oh, and it's a metal piece too. I didn't know that. You can see how, like, when you move the arm, the bin can be lowered to the ground and stuff. And this does unhook from that black arm, which is cool. Yep, as I drop it on the bed there. Very cool casting. I had no idea that metal, or that gray portion was metal. I thought it was plastic. Awesome looking casting. They made a red version too, I believe. Last but not least, we have a variation of the GMC Wrecker. There we go. Nice white and red look. It says Frank's Getty on the side of it. That was a gas station chain at one point. I like the light bar on there too. And of course you have the same boom that the other version has with that adjustable hook. Very cool. Well, this is quite the haul here of older Matchbox trucks. Well, I'm definitely glad that I found this group of trucks. Definitely some cool castings here for sure. Matchbox doesn't make any of these castings anymore, unfortunately. A few of them they made for quite some time, and they were widely, available, I guess, in different colors and everything. But they haven't made, I don't think, any of these. With the exception of the GMC Wrecker, they did recently bring that back. There's an NYPD version of this, which I actually do have, although now the casting is modified, so you can't move the hook. It's actually just a fixed-in-place hook. But yeah, there's definitely some interesting, Matchbox cars and trucks to find on eBay, and most times they'll be in the forms of lots like this one is. But yeah, I'm definitely glad to have found all of these trucks here. Some of them will be going on my train layout at some point because they are relatively close to being 1/87th or HO scale. So yeah, feel free to comment down below with what your favorite vehicle from this group is here that I got, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.